Hey, Smarter Vets, CJ Burnett here. And today I'm going to talk to you about deferred compensation. So we talk a lot about the 3 R's. I'm sure all of you know what the 3 R's, right? No, maybe you don't. Okay, so in order for people to remember, because I'm going to look stupid. I'm about to do something. It's going to make me look really stupid. I'm doing it for you. I want you to know that. I want you to do. Okay, so I want you to think of the 3 R's, right? You can't say it without feeling like a pirate. Okay, the 3 R's: recruit, retain, reward. All right. So now that I've done something stupid, you're going to remember it forever. Did that for you. The 3 R's: you have to have recruiting programs, you have to have reward programs, and you have to have retention programs. Every good business has all three. A lot of people get them conflated and get them confused with each other. Here's how it works. A deferred compensation falls under a retention program. One of the reasons why it falls under a retention program is that retention programs always have the same 3 attributes. A good retention program is deferred, it is substantial, and it solves some sort of emotional need. In other words, if an employee stays with me for 10 years, I'm going to give them $300,000, and it's going to be something where I let them know, like, hey, look, this is $300,000 that you could take and you could buy a house with it. You could pay off your student loans with it. You could put your kids through college with it. It doesn't really matter, right? Whatever that person has from an emotional need perspective, you can always say, this is the money for that, even though it's really just cash in their hand and they can do whatever they want with it. So that's what a deferred compensation is. That's deferred. So if you're wondering, how do I use that with a key employee? A lot of times you might look at important people in the business that you know that you need to retain. You might look at doing it for them. You might look at doing it for those people that you've already done all that you can from a reward perspective, and they're really high talent on your team and you want to keep them forever. You might look at a deferred compensation in order to keep them in the business at least for the next maybe 5, 10, 15 years. You gotta be very careful though. Usually you involve an attorney with this particular type of plan who drafts up the agreement. You make sure you have a financial advisor or somebody to help you with how you're going to set aside the money for the deferred comp. Usually you have some sort of fund that's inside the business that then can put aside the money into a place that then that bucket of money, as it grows, will eventually then be able to pay the person at the end of the deferral period. And if you can't think of anybody that you'd want to put a deferred compensation on in order to retain, that's okay. Maybe it's not something that's used for your business. I hope this helps. Hope to see you again next time.